It's been a good 4 years so far. I have not yet decided if I'm going one way or the other to play or to go. Um, I love the staff. I love what this university has done for me, and this kind of made me who I am today. Um, and Coach Crean has done a great job at supporting me, whichever route I decide. And we use the terminology. It's good to have options. So, and Coach Crean is doing a great job, and the staff giving me those.
What are some of your best memories, best moments?
A lot of
Game, practice, anything.
a lot of them are for last year. Dudes were super tight, super close knit group last year. Obviously winning at Iowa, which I didn't particularly have a good game, but I didn't care. We won. We hit the huge shot. That was cool. Beating Notre Dame last year, coming back, that was a good one. Countless things in the locker room, messing around, and then cutting down the nets. I think that was the biggest thing for me, winning for those guys on senior night, and then getting to cut down the nets. That was probably the best thing for me.
Um, what's the experience been like? I remember one time we talked and you were senior in high school, and you just talked about what the idea of being an IU basketball player. What's it like when you actually get the chance to wear the uniform, for your whole college career, and just did it live up to what you thought it would?
Oh, definitely. I don't think you can fully understand or comprehend the magnitude of putting on that jersey and the feeling that you get. It's it's something else. It's crazy, and it'll change you, for better or for worse, if you don't form to the culture and to the difficulty and the speed of the game. It can eat you up. So that's where mental toughness comes in, and I think I did not have a lot of that coming into college. I don't think I had a lot of mental toughness. I may have thought I did, but when I got here, it started to eat me up, and it was really tough. I had second thoughts about it, but everybody that supported me always kept pushing me, and to just keep going and keep going. And I think one of the best things that could have happened to me was actually my first injury, tearing my ACL. That really gave me a work ethic that I don't think I really had before, and it gave me a drive and a hunger to somewhat prove people wrong who didn't really believe in me, because I didn't really believe in myself anyways my freshman year. And it gave me a hunger to prove those people and myself wrong. And I think that was one of the biggest things that changed me throughout my career, to going from playing like 4 games my freshman year or something like that to starting in several games my sophomore year. It's been a long ride, but it's definitely been worth it.
What's this season been like for you? Just having to watch from the sideline. And I know you've been active in games and kind of coaching guys up, but what's
Yeah.
it been like just not being able to be out there?
It's tough, man. It's tough. Seeing a lot of these guys and this team struggle and not be able to physically do anything about it. You can coach, you can talk to guys, you can talk to them when they're at home, you can dissect film, you can talk to them extra about the game plan, but you can't do anything to help them physically out there on the court. And it's tough sitting on the sidelines. Sometimes I lose my voice just yelling, but these guys are good. They have the full potential of being good, and that's, I think, the most frustrating part for all of us, for the whole team, for the coaches, is that they know that we have all the pieces, and we still fully believe that we have all the pieces that we need. We have talented guys. It's just a matter of carrying out the game plan, taking out the silly mistakes, and just putting everything together. So everybody's positive, everybody's upbeat, guys are working hard, and that's all you can do when you have when you have rough patches. We had a rough patch last year at the beginning of the year, and people count us out, and that's all we did was just came to work ready to go. Put our hard hats on, stay together as a close-knit group, and just kept working. And I think that's what this team is doing. It's just coming on a little slower. So I'm really looking forward to what these guys can do in the next few games.
So how has your rehab process gone? I mean, it seems like you're out there a little bit just messing around before games. Are you getting closer to where you can
Yeah,
play?
it's coming along. It's a long, grueling process whenever you go through surgery, and it's not fun. But I mean, you can give yourself little challenges week by week. Hit this goal, do this, be able to do this, whatnot. So I've found that it helps me progress faster doing stuff like that, rather than being sad or being mopey or being focused on yourself instead of focusing on others and giving yourself those challenges. So it's coming along slowly, but it is what it is, and you just got to keep grinding.
Aside from hitting those goals, just what else was kind of your main source of motivation? What kept you positive throughout the rehab process that you faced throughout this season?
The people around me kept me motivated and just giving me positive reinforcement, just telling me to keep working and whatnot. And I think one of the main things that kept me going was wanting to give back to them. I still wanted to be a big part of the team. I still wanted to contribute. I didn't want to be a quote-unquote baggage carrier. I wanted to bring something valuable to the team, and coaching and being vocal and being upbeat and having a good energy every day is what I've found to be the best way that I can contribute to this team.
You're leaving the door open. I mean, I know it's probably not the time to think about it just yet, but what do you think how will you evaluate the decision whether or not this is your last year you come back from Illinois?
There's a lot of things that go into it. How well my knee progresses, how well I feel, how well my body feels, other opportunities, whether it be different jobs, and really after I have several conversations with my family and several conversations with coaches, just kind of see where I'm at, talk to the people in my life that I trust the most to have my best interests at heart. After I have several conversations with those people, it'll probably sink in, and we'll get to the bottom of what's the best decision for me long term.
Coach kind of brought up that you, even though you might not be considering it at this point, that you kind of show a lot of qualities that a coach might show. Have you kind of considered that at all?
Yeah, a lot of people have been telling me that lately. Yeah, I've always considered it. I love the game of basketball. Always have, always will. It's all I've ever done, to be honest with you. So, and I think I've learned so much from just watching Coach Crean and watching the coaching staff and learning the game in a high level of detail that's I never could have ever looked at it in. It's always a possibility because I think that they get genuine joy out of the guys playing well and the guys learning and getting results out of their hard work. So I think that coaching I could definitely get gratification out of.
Restaurant? No.
Negative. That's too much. No, sir.